So here's a little trick I learned. You get old cans of spray paint, and most of the time they're dead. That's why people get rid of them. So you puncture a little hole in it, and then when I'm ready to use it here, it dries out pretty quick once you do that, because it lets air in. And then I'm going to paint up my two nice blue dollies, make them look good here. So yeah, you just do that. Make sure to mix it up first with the ball, give it a good shake. And then you can get the paint out of it. Just get yourself. In Africa, somewhere in the desert, and he had it all set up, and he had a computer tracking. He was making glass out of this stuff. Like, oh yeah, some crazy stuff.
Oh, I know. It's pretty neat.
So, do you want to go high with this one, or put this? Actually, might go. Oh, it should both fit here. Yeah.
What kind of weight are we talking?
This one's wood. It's got some weight.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then. Let's see. I'm gonna get something to grab on.
So, you and I both lift and push from this
Yeah,
end.
I think that'll work. Alternative, thinking, we should have loaded it onto my trailer first.
Alright.
Now, so
Oh yeah.
I'm constantly I just rather see stuff get reused.
Yep.
Than repurposed.
Wasn't expecting that.
Well, if you want the big lens, I want that one's, yeah. Probably, let me see. You tip it back again? Well, I think we're just gonna end up having
Get up here.
Okay. Beauty. Thank you. Clears my junk up, gives you some new treasures.
Yeah.
And it means I can go out and get some more junk for my place.
Right?
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You got a big strap for that?
I got a strap,
yeah. All right, cheers. I'm gonna go on with my next project here. You can get out to the left too if you want, or you know how to get away.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I keep our paint in a bag because you got to do about three coats is kind of like the magic number for. Okay, still let's just keep the lid on this here, and we're gonna get our third coat of paint out of this here. So. Nice even finish on there. Regular viewers will have no trouble believing that this is all concrete powder, mortar powder, back there underneath that thing there, the Fiat and whatever, concrete mortar, was all kicking around my shed. It was being uselessly hoarded, but turns out John is he's got a concrete pour, he's putting in a post at his place, so this is all now out of my shed and time to put more junk back into it. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna just down there. Put that aside. Yeah, put it in the back seat there. Okay, John and I picked up these couches. They're pretty nice, actually. Look at that, almost looks like brass, but not. So yeah, I got them for free, but they'll probably just end up getting tossed in the morning. And then one more thing I was gonna show off here. It's been pretty busy for selling stuff. Oh, there's my boy. There's my boy. Oh yes, he's such a good guy. He's the best guy. And sorry, Cruiser, this thing was was just too big to fit in your box. But an old Beaver candy machine, made in Canada. You know, you love to see that kind of thing. And so yeah, I threw it up on Marketplace for $30, and someone you know, Cruiser, actually Tim from the flea market. He does Pokemon and a few other things, so he's coming to grab that. So I think that's it. Except my boy, that's the main thing. He's such a good guy. He's the best guy. Oh yes. All right, so here's what's left of the couch. I forgot I had this cute little bolt cutter here. It works good. Tip broke on it, but I cut it down. So here is all of the foam components of the large couch. There's a bunch more wood over in my burn pile already, and then we got these nice things, which I wish they were brass, but they are not. But very nice, ornamental. I mean, potentially saleable. It was probably pulled about 100 out of there. Maybe 200, something like that. So yeah, Phil just told me that Schnitzer Vancouver prices have crashed. So I'm gonna try to do my Saturday run with Kyle, and maybe might be the last scrap money load for a while. Good afternoon, Scrap Hawks. This is my pickup here for the day. It's supposed to only be a few bags, but it's quite a bit of stuff here. Just gonna make sure it all goes. It's a high quality, nice big garbage can. So yeah, scrap prices collapse, so it's good. It means I can focus on other things. Okay, well, let's get this loaded up and we'll check it out. Okay, here's the loot from the, we got a nice Casio G-Shock watch. It's on date, on time, working good, in good shape. Service history, case, everything. I think they're decently expensive watches. I'll probably keep it. It's really nice. Fits me, looks good on me. We got 2 containers of got ourselves a little starter pistol here with holster and with a few rounds in there too. So yeah, some neat little bits of junk here. Okay, now to go dump some metal and get rid of some garbage. Yeah, let me see here. I should have a broom here. Yeah, that's a lot of aluminum here. I'll decide if it's... Prices crash right now on Friday. Price went way down. So there's quite a bit here. Oh, this is... Actually, here's what I want. Yeah, I've been selling these as burn barrels recently. They've been going pretty good. Okay, so we got a fair bit of aluminum, sheet aluminum. That we just grabbed that, processed that, and there's our shred to dump for tomorrow. And so we'll see how things look. It's getting dicey here with prices. We'll find out on Monday. Okay, this showed up on Marketplace here. This is only a block away from where I had to drop off that table and chair set for $50 this morning. So I'm just going to grab the scrap because I'm going to head to the scrap yard here. And then I might strip out some of the stuff here. And yeah. So I'm just heading by, that one's aluminum. So even though prices are You know, the true scrappers, we're not waiting around for prices to go back up. We're gonna stack some scrap now, and then in 6 months we're gonna capitalize on the market here. Because if no one's doing it right now, then now is the time to stockpile them. So there goes Dave from My Plumber and his E-Transit. He's had it for 3 years now. I just had a nice chat with him, and he's been very happy with it, and it's done well for him. So anyway, that's good to see. It's obviously a very expensive vehicle, but yeah, it's good to see they're here and they're working out. Okay, so I picked this up at my last stop here. It looks like a dishwasher. It's got hoses coming out of it. And yeah, it had water in and then 2 drain hoses. And I mean, it looks like a dishwasher, but there's no way to get into it. So I don't know what the hell this thing is. So I'm gonna take it home and open it up, because I'm a curious little scrapper. I'm gonna find out what it all is here. And yeah, Dave as well from My Plumber, he dropped off a bunch of copper and brass here, so I grabbed that. I'm a scrap hawk today. I don't know if you know that or you figured that out. But anyway, I should get home and do my own stuff, but there's a lot of, I'm gonna do some picking here and then I'm gonna get out of here. So I'm trying to go home here, and the problem is, everywhere I look, it's all extrusion. I say that thing, I'm just getting loaded down here with scrap. The problem is that Marco and the usual boys aren't here, and so I feel obligated. And this is basically all copper and that kind of thing. So I just feel obligated to keep grabbing scrap until a professional scrap hawk comes and takes over for me. So I'm gonna keep going here, but I do want to get the hell out of here, and we'll see how soon I get a chance to do that here. A couple more things and I have time to go. Okay, I was just trying to leave, and then this guy pulls in. Oh, come on. Let's see. Okay, so it gets all gloopy here, but what you do is you just heat it and then you push it through. The reason you do that is it's impossible to find you can get a step drill this size, but you can't get one this thickness to push straight through. So I don't know how you do that other than a lathe. So this is my trick. So these are plastic wheels, so push it through and it's kind of melted onto that dimension. And so let's see if we can fit it on and see how it works. Okay, it's crooked. It's a ridiculous hack, but this type of plastic is so strong. You can barely even burn it or melt it with the blowtorch. So I think I'm gonna call that a fix. So yeah, we revived this big garbage can. To finish it off, I could either wrap a bit of wire, weld a little cap on the end or something like that, just to kind of, yeah, it works, who cares? Okay, Scrap Hawks, here's the wrap up here. This, as you've probably seen before, is a washing machine coil, part of the motor. These I find are usually aluminum, or maybe they're not, but this one turned out to be copper, which is a nice treat. It's probably, I think, about 2 pounds of copper on there. So that's good. So motor pile growing, compressor pile growing, nice big compressor there. I stripped out, dolly's all painted up, looking pretty good. This is the, what do I call it? A smokeless burn barrel, which is just a washing machine drum, but these work really well. Someone's gonna come buy this, I think here, the chin-up bar. I'm gonna get paid to deliver those kids' pools there. This turned out, sadly, after I picked away at it for a bit, to be just a stupid dishwasher. So really nothing but a piece of junk. A few wires that I might not even cut. They're all small. But yeah, this was a nice score. Look at this. This is all cut to spec already. And this is all heavy extrusion. Just heavy stuff. I think there's probably 80 pounds there. I think 70 pounds. Got some aluminum picked up. This is all mostly really from the scrapyard this morning. But we'll see how the price holds up here, that's not looking good, is it? I'll have to keep checking in with my man, Canadian Treasure Hunter. He's got his finger on the price pulse. So we got our aluminum rims, which I haven't get to yet. So there is we pulled out a lot of that copper today from that first guy there with the E-Transit. There's our brass bucket, mostly cleaned up. Nice, heavy, frickin' beefy brass pieces there. More copper brass stuff to strip, more copper brass stuff to strip. A massive starter motor. And yeah, I think it's time to take a little break. And hopefully prices stay low and I can stop scrapping and just put this stuff aside and keep cleaning the yard. We'll see how it goes. So what that was is this is a guy out near my place, and he's got a bin. He's got a drop-off spot here, and I guess unlike Phil's neighbors, everyone out here is pretty rich and pretty happy, so they don't dump garbage there. And if you look through that pile, you'll realize there is just an absolute ton of value. Everything from copper, brass, wires, aluminum, batteries. He'll take it all, and he's got a scrap yard there. And if you see how much stuff's there, you realize he can almost have a full-time job just staying home and processing metal. And he doesn't even have to pay for it. And then when he gets his full bins, he just hauls them in and sells them to Knox. So he's got a pretty good gig. I think there's something to be said if you got yourself a rural property to I'd throw some cameras up. He said he's got cameras. I don't see them there, but put some cameras up, put some motion lights up, have a free scrap metal drop off, and you could just basically retire cleaning up metal and hauling it in every time you went into town. If that's your kind of thing, which it may or may not be. Okay, here's the wrap up of our B&B load. A little tin full of metal. Pull the vacuum out of the dumpster. This is a 3-way fridge. Definitely needs a clean, but if it works, which he said it did, even beat up like this, it's definitely, that's a lot clean. Okay, it's definitely worth some cash. Just needs a little cleanup on the front there. And yeah, my buddy's his whole business is pretty much selling these used 3-way fridges. Even one like that is probably, I think it's about 600 new, 800 maybe. And yeah, should be worth at least 100, probably more. Okay, so we got cans, and these 2 TVs were getting thrown out at the B&B. Probably, maybe they were damaged. I doubt it, but I'll test them out. Probably sell them $20 each or something. We'll see. All right. Oh, look at this fun one, hey? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay, here's the next pickup here. Trying to see if there's anything of value. There's a lot of mattresses. There's some burnt out tires. There's a bit of odds and ends. And really a whole lot of nothing. We'll just see if anything good comes out of here. Probably not. All right. Okay, this one got a bit stupid. Anyway, I got in one load. The photos were terrible. I underbid probably by about $100, but Anyway, I got out of here in, I guess, an hour and a half, so fair bit of work. But anyway, this is my first, almost one of my first calls that wasn't from a regular this season. So I went high, but I didn't go high enough because photos were bad. I'm going to tell him it should have been a bit more, but I don't really care if he pays more. So, okay, this is the next cleanup project here. My buddy's a realtor, and he's going to be showing this place on Monday. Empty. Man, look at this tree, eh? Just crushing this building. What is it? Hard to tell this early in the season. Probably a Asian elm. That's a guess there. Bet you I could sell that dresser. Oh shit, here's where the garbage is. Oh crap, look at all this stuff here. Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff here. All right, that's fine. That's a cool little ladder onto the roof. Stuff on the deck out here. Oh, there's tons of stuff in the house too. Okay. It's gonna be a big John. Oh shit, look at this deck here. This post, it's like... Maybe it's supposed to be at this angle? I guess it must be. It's like for the paperwork. Oh, here we go. I'll just mow it with this. Let's try that. So maybe the last day I get to work with my dad here. They're moving to the island, so I thought I'd recruit him one more time so he can show me what a hard worker he is. All right. So this was a pretty interesting load here. There's lots of interesting junk. It's a 3-level house. There is junk absolutely everywhere. Look at these little speakers. Those are kind of neat. Oh, it's a whole system here. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, anyway. This is, there's 5 fridges. Power was cut off about a year and a half ago. So, the fridges are, they're a little bit ripe, actually. Oh, there's a cool space here, okay. Didn't notice that. A bit of stuff, a few useful things. There's just tons of stuff here. Just absolutely, oh, that's actually that is a nice hide-a-bed, or a nice futon. Oh, it's actually in good shape. Might be able to donate that. A cat tower, always a good thing. And it's the third part of the set in the living room. Couple nice dressers. These are definitely desirable. The vintage. Yeah, these would clean up really nice to the right person. There's some nightmare fuel for you scrappers. Gotta get this fridge out of here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And Here's fridge number 5. So we got them all. Here, I'll help you. I'll grab the front there. Okay. Yeah, some woman wants the chair, so why not? Nice little rocker chair. Do you want to dolly it to the front? Oh, let's just carry it. She's coming to the front. I'll just carry it to the front here. All right, here's a bit more of a tour of the metal, the usual Weber barbecue, Christmas lights, toasters, battery chargers, amplifiers, lights, a couple mini fridges there. We got ourselves delivering this junky old wood table here on the way. Scrap metal, 20 bucks. Drop that off. There's another metal pile here. Some wires. This and that, this and that. All right. Okay, let's keep going here. So we got all 5 fridges in, so that's a nice little accomplishment. Oh, this ugly painted unit showed up, Cruiser, if you want it. All right, so we're gonna load up, do some TVs. We're gonna take a bunch of stuff to the battery doctor. The best stuff to take to the battery doctor are tube TVs. This one's a little too, I like small ones. This one's a bit too big. And then amplifiers or speakers, which are mostly wood. Okay, Faraj. Well, hello there, my old friend. We have ourselves a Clower and Colby from Chicago, which some of my regular viewers will know I just love smashing to bits, which of course I do and I don't. So this one is, I'm always looking for the brass. These little nuts very often are not brass, but in this case they are. And steel, 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 steel. There's probably, the pedals are steel. So we'll see, there might be some lead weights. Our hinge here. Oh, that looks like it could be. That might be, those are screws there, so steel screws. Beautiful piano. I mean, look at that. It looks like an oak type of finish here. Chicago, so East Coast. Oak. What does it say here? Reminder, good care and regular tuning ensures you a top performance from your service. Da, 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 da. November 27th, 81 was the tuning, last tuning on that. So. All right, so anyway, tomorrow I'm going to borrow power from the neighbors probably and strip this down at some point. And then we'll finish here. The house is almost empty. I guess I'll give you a tour now. It's almost empty. There's nothing left to see here. So yeah, it's a 10-bedroom. And 3 levels. You've seen some chunks of it. Anyway, most of the treasures are gone. And by treasures, I mean worthless garbage.